I need these up off the floor because stock needs to be cared for on the shelf. So I need to put them away. And this is the way I fit the refrigerator right now. The shelves I can use are this one and this one. Oh, did you see my hand? This shelf and this shelf. And then I use this upper part of the door. And then, not this right now. This is my cream cheese in here, but it's expired. I didn't throw it away because it was a gift. And I didn't have, I had bagels to go with it that got hard before I could use the cream cheese. So the big bagels got thrown away by the person who gave me the cream cheese. But Charles Toe is not here to throw away the cream cheese, and so I could tell him that it's past date. So anyway, I don't use this. I use this and this right now, and this and this and this. This is from Charles Toe, and that's his. This is Charles Toe's stuff, and so is this. This is Charles Toe's, and so is this. I'm not moving it. I need this to be solved as well, that I'm not going to use it. It was meant for me, but I'm not going to use it. And it's not like consumed and I can throw away the wrappers. The wrappers I throw away, the packaging of food, I throw that away if I used it. These are my robes. Charles Toe got me some robes of God, but they have a zipper on the robe is what's wrong with them. And he's not supposed to be living with God deceased. But he's been living with myself until he went missing in the middle of April, year 2025. I'm in July right now of the year 2025. Today is July 5th. I don't know why Charles Toe would want to live with myself and try to be myself to myself. And also he has a penis. I don't have a penis in alive of this God form, and he doesn't know that, or he doesn't care. And he got me these robes of God, so they're from someone who has a penis who's against myself that way. So I wear them because I don't have anything else to wear, because I'm out of the banking because of Charles Toe being a bank fraud. So back to the lemonades. That's the way I like them. They're very happy that way. And I don't have space here for the lemonades. I use this shelf. This shelf I don't want to use. It's for things that I don't use. Over here, I use this shelf right here. This is Charles Toe's things. I don't move them. I don't use this shelf. This is Charles Toe's things. I don't move them. I don't use this shelf. This is something I don't want, but that's because of the flood. It's over here. I guess I can move it. It goes over here. Okay. I moved it because I tried to eat them and then they tasted bad, but I was really hungry and I ate them anyway, but I'm not eating any more. I asked for more nuts after I did that, and I got these. I got these nuts. I opened them, and I had this many of them. And I don't ask for things like, if I was shopping for myself, I would take care of everything myself, but I can't because of the bank fraud. I find that you're doing exactly right in front of me to myself, witnesses myself, so I can't shop for myself anymore. And I need a death on myself because of the need for shopping at all. You don't know what I need. You want me to make you a list, and I can't make a list and do it for myself a long time ago, since I was 18 years old and onwards when I left my house. So how old am I now? I'm 48 years old now, so that was 30 years ago. I'm very old. So what to do with these lemonades? okay, this shelf is set this way. I can move it because I use it, but if I do, I'm going to go into some of the space that is appointed for this bottom shelf here that Charles Toe has been using for the when he put this stuff here and his other things, of course, whenever he was using this shelf. So this is, yeah, did you know when you share an apartment with someone, you share the refrigerator? No, I don't really worry about that. There was one refrigerator in Madison, Wisconsin for apartment upper level of La Ciel Apartments building on University Avenue. And the refrigerator would have been shared with 5 people, and I didn't think of that. But I could have said it to the person who asked me, do I want to live there and share a refrigerator with 5 people putting food in there? Yep, if she would have said that I want to share a refrigerator with 5 people, I would say, I don't know, because I don't normally I was eating out every day. When I was in Madison, I didn't really cook. So I might not have said no, but right now I am heating up food for myself on the stove here. And I'm not going out every day like I used to. The student union and some other cafeterias, there are student cafeterias around Madison I was eating at every day, and also restaurants. I was getting like a something fast food restaurants. Not like McDonald's, but maybe like a sub or something. Um, what I can't remember right now. The student union, I was eating there, and student cafeteria and Bascom Hall, I was eating there, and I ate a little in the apartment, or well, when I was a freshman, I ate in the Pops cafeteria. You could just scan the student card there and eat. But after that, I had to eat elsewheres. When I wasn't living in Celery Hall dorm, I had to eat elsewheres. Um, so this is the chaos it is for just 2 people to share a refrigerator. It's not due to share a refrigerator with 5 girls in an apartment. I didn't think of that. It was a problem I could have said no to because I never lived with so many people in my life. It's camp. Camp, I've done that, but they cook for you at camp and serve everybody at camp. I didn't have to worry about food at camp. So I guess I didn't think through that at all because I didn't ask to live with Lisa in a 5-bedroom apartment with 5 girls. I didn't ask for that. So besides Noah Ricken being there, and on the day she invited me for pizza, and I don't want to see Noah Ricken there, of course I don't actually want to live there with 5 girls anyway, because in my house there was only Hans, Donna, and myself living in my house, and there were empty bedrooms, or there was a smaller house. Empty bedrooms in my original house. There were 1, 2, 3 empty bedrooms with just visitors from time to time. So really, there weren't 5 people in the house or 6 people in the house. There was just myself and my mom and my dad figures. So I don't know how to live in La Ciel Apartments with the 5 girls, and they're all there. And I'm one of them, and we're supposed to share a fridge. I don't think the apartment office should have signed us on, so I'm going to go ahead and blame the office right there, that they should not have extended me credit to live there. They should have turned it down because they didn't have the refrigerator solved. This is this much problem for a refrigeration anger problem with Charles Toe. He left this behind, and he hasn't been back here to clean it up. Somebody said that he died. I don't know if he died or not because his food is still here. He left food in alive. He didn't clean that up. So am I going to leave food behind when I die? Well, you're not supposed to stress me that it's down to the last minute and I don't know when I'm going to die. Does he know when he's going to die? Does Charles Toe know if he's going to die or when he's going to die? Did he know he was going to die if he died, if he's alive? Because that's what's wrong with you thinking that somebody died, and he may or may not have known that, and he's got his food here that he planned for himself, and he didn't throw it out and leave the apartment clean for myself. He left this all behind as though he was surprised and maybe he was murdered. And that's not true. That you can report to me that Charles Toe was murdered, and that you not be murdered by somebody who is doing that to himself. And why is he even living here? Does Charles Toe need to be murdered? Because I don't want to be murdered, and I don't want to live with someone who needs to be murdered. So that's GERI said that Charles Toe died, and so did Mitch. And I don't know if Charles Toe died or not, because if he died, he clearly left that he was not expecting to die, from my point of view. That's what he left behind. He didn't clean it up and leave it that I could be here without him being here anymore, because he was going to die someplace else. Well, what do you want me to do? What do you expect me to think? Somebody died? That's not a clean thing to say. You belong in prison if you think somebody died. That's you having been violent with that person that died, according to you. You weren't in a prison. You should have been witness that you were in a prison at the time somebody died. Well, I heard it. I didn't say it. And you nail me in the ear with every goddamn problem you've ever made for yourselves. I want this. Somebody died. I want fill in the blank, and somebody died. That's what I hear out of you. And you want me to be in a prison because I can hear you. This is not a conspiracy. You don't know what a conspiracy is. You accuse me of conspiring with you. I'm not conspiring with you. I am none higher than me deceased. There's no one else who can help you. When I say I'm not in it with you, you have to get rid of yourself, like the crime scene you are. I'm not going to help you with that. I'm not going to teach you how to be yourself. Criminally insane, thinking that somebody died and telling somebody else that they have to believe you. You're dishonest. You belong in a prison if you think somebody died, so that if there's a morgue there threatening yourself, then it might be you next.